All right, for our friends playing along at home, sorry that you're not feeling great. We are doing Mega Jenga for Chapter 7.
Mega Jenga.
And our first question is 125A.
Sir, I'm not. Will you do like a little spokesman?
Do you have this problem finished yet, Maddie?
Almost. Girl. 1/4. Stop. You beat me with my
A tree diagram might be really, really useful. I don't know if we know how to mathematically calculate this yet,
We do.
but with a tree diagram we sure could look at.
Oh my gosh.
We haven't really technically learned compound probability, but we know enough to be able to figure this out. Nick, you guys ready? Sweet. All right. Bring it back together, please, guys. Mick. And by the way, scores are over there. Make sure you guys give yourselves scores. Remember 7 or 9, depending on the middle or outer. Tower was built correctly. Nice work, gentlemen. Mick, what is your chance of first getting heads and then getting tails? 25% or 1/4, because flip 1 has 2 options, and then flip 2 has 2 options. So to first get heads and then get tails is 1 out of the final 4 options. It is 1/4 because we care about order. Now, if you just want, what's the chance I flip 2 coins and get a heads and a tails? That would be a half, right? Because then also this tails and this heads. But if you care about order, 1/4. Send someone to the tower. Maddie, pick a number 1 through 12.
We have chosen number. We have chosen number 7.
Solve this inequality. And tell me how to draw the graph. Solve this inequality. Tell me how to draw the graph. Did you go for 9? Do an outer one? Nice. Did you do the very bottom? Ooh. You're setting up a danger already. Whose computer is this? It's stressing me out. And graph it. Remember, and graph it with is the bubble filled in or empty? Are we pointing left or right when we shade? We need to and graph it. How are we feeling, Maddie?
We are feeling so phenomenal, okay?
Phenomenal.
But we're not done. Exactly. As per se. I just made like a little pretty like that.
Feels like it's too quiet in here. No, I'm gonna DJ. It's okay.
Carmen.
Thank you.
Carmen.
I I don't take requests. I think you guys are confusing me.
Can we like? Yeah.
He's not on payroll.
I'll pay you.
What if I pay you like $50,000
a year?
A second.
A play.
It goes that way because it's that's 5 is like the negative 5 is more. So then they do. So X is less than negative 5 or equal to it. So it's the open dot. Oh, then it would be going negative to negative 6. Sorry, look, I wrote mine backwards.
I wrote mine.
So it's this. It would be going this way and further back, like negative, like that.
Honestly, you could do it in either order.
Okay.
Multiplication and division are somewhat commutative. I literally just answered your question.
X is less than or equal to.
Less than or equal to.
And you're gonna make it go up there.
Oh.
Basically, your line is going towards like the biggest one. Towards negative.
All right, Maddie, we ready?
Okay.
Okay.
We're off.
X is.
Oh, I was gonna write it.
So then you got to draw your graph.
Okay. According to our calculations. Whatever. Boom, boom, boom.
Excuse me, how do you say that?
X is less than or equal to negative 5.
So then how do we draw it?
You draw it like. Woo! Like that.
I'm going to give your team one shot to correct what you did since you had to go up yourself and write it. If you let me write it, I wouldn't have written a mistake up there. Currently, you have a mistake up there.
Wait, we draw it. See,
Oh yeah.
I lied.
Do we need to write any other numbers than the number we're talking
Oh
about?
wait.
Well, not exactly.
Not really. So the only number we really need up there is negative 5. Can I save you from yourself and just have you sit down? Well, I'm trying to save you from yourself.
But things, I don't need to be saved.
Negative 6 would not be on this side of negative 5. And guys, you don't need to write those. But if you were going to, negative 4, negative 3, because we're heading up to 0. So negative 6 is out there. I'm going to question how collaborative your team actually was. Ella, should your circle up there be empty or filled in? Steal up. Hold on, I'm flipping a coin. I'm making this more fair. Heads.
Okay, write that on our notes, huh?
Owen, should your circle be empty or filled in? Why?
Because, well, the way I do it is that if you have it equals, I think that you're writing more, like less than and equals, so then you should fill it in because that's more in the dot.
Or equal to. We're shading what X is allowed to be. We're allowed to be equal to that. Then, Ahmad, which way would I shade?
Left.
Why?
Because it's less than.
Less than, even though these numbers feel like they're bigger numbers, they're less because they're negative, they're debt. This is our less than direction. So good steal. So I've decided I can't judge who was quicker at putting their hand up in the air. It's just too difficult. So I just went heads, tails for the two teams.
I have a way you can remember it.
Yeah.
Because the arrow is like facing that way.
If your X is written first. Yes, as long as you have your variable written first, this arrow points the direction you need to shade. And the other memory trick is like more ink, right? More ink, more ink. All right, send someone to the tower. 7 is gone. Sorry about that heartbreak. Good thing it doesn't matter who wins. Amir, pick a number.
Yes, it does.
40? Oh, 3. Sorry, I just couldn't hear you, man. 118. 118. Yellow submarine. It's a trivia.
Basically, oh my god, I love Beatles.
Who what? Yellow submarine. Just like yellow submarine.
Oh, wait, no, sorry.
It's not 792.
Sure. Yeah. Guys, your folders are your access whenever you want.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Name on the back of the paper.
Thank you.
Jeez. I like that sometimes you write your full name. Just on the occasion. Over me.
Oh, you betcha, sir.
Right, you want help with the explanation?
Where did Amir go?
Do like the whole thing.
Dude, are you done solving this problem? Can we answer it and move on? You're like back there organizing. I know like we've pretty much gotten in the habit of work on other problems while we're waiting. But all right, Amir, in 45 minutes, in 3/4 of an hour, how far could the girls ride?
6 and 3/4
Miles, yeah, because it's more than one. 6 3/4 miles. I know it sounds weird to say, but is correct. You could do this a lot of different ways. You could break it down to how far they can go in 5 minutes or 10 and do like times whatever based off what you broke it down to. But it is a proportional relationship. Nice work, Amir. Send someone up. Circling back around to the team that already has too many points. Cora, pick a number. All of these above the line.
Wait, which one? One.
Outside blocks are worth 9. 5? 1. Sorry, I cannot hear today. Guys, I probably have some hearing damage from the football game I went to.
Every time you go to like football, it's so loud. I can't hear you.
That was so fun. I love that. I have probably contributed a lot to that because I was right next to you.
I'm not answering that question again. I literally just did 5 seconds ago. Ask your team.
What is it?
Did you do outside or inside? You might want to re-clarify with your team. So, sorry for the fact that I keep not being able to hear you guys, but for the record, on Saturday, this is where I was. Way up in the nosebleed section so that I could afford the tickets. But my niece is in the marching band, so we had to go. I mean, like, didn't have to, but I don't care about either of those football teams. My brother-in-law would be, like, crying to hear me say that because he's a big Clemson fan. My other brother-in-law, now rooting for USC. But yeah, so we went and supported her. Yeah, it was awesome. But maybe at the end of class, I'll show you guys a video and explain when the stadium got so loud. It's Yellow Dove Marine. It's a tribute band to the Beatles.
Oh, this is the song I showed you. I know. Yeah, and you loved it. Oh my god, yes. I love this song. It's so good.
Especially on Across the Universe. Such a good movie. I have not. Everyone keeps like bringing it up when I should. Alright, this was Cora. Our pizza problem. There are 16 pieces in the whole pizza. Like our 100%. You are correct. So that was number 1. Send someone to the tower, please. Make sure you give yourself points. Beatrix. Pick a number. 4. Solve the equation. Wait, are you guys already ready? Have you confirmed with? Make sure you. Yeah, make sure you confirm. Running away with it. 27 and 9 is it's that steal. You guys could knock the tower over and not even care. If they knock it over, they'll still be in the lead by points, even if they knock the tower over. You guys need to get on the board. You need to make sure that you do this one correctly.
Oh, and that was like the most obvious attempt to like mess people up ever. Like, no one's falling for that. Wait. Okay, if I'm doing that in my head, then your solution. Yeah.
Alright. Beatrix, you guys ready?
Okay, I got no solution.
Beatrix got no solution. Is correct. Send them to the tower. They are on the board. Well, assuming you don't knock over the tower and then end up on the board negative.
No, okay, bad. I will mess it up. Like, I
No knocking it over.
Yeah, I would knock it over. I'm not doing that. Okay, guys, which one do we want? I don't know. Use your intuition. Okay.
Gus, give me a number.
Yeah, do the very bottom one.
10. Solve this one. Part A of the same problem. Nice. As long as you don't sneeze on it, I think you're safe. Give yourself points.
Blue or red, guys? Blue. Wait, no, red. Red, so match with the other ones. Red, please. Red. 9. I know, I got red. Just write 9. 9. Okay.
Gus, how you guys doing?
What's the triangle for?
Okay, waiting to confirm.
The little angle. It's a heart. That's a heart. It's a heart. It's an angle. It's a heart. At an angle. No, like, I never understood it. Tilt your head a little bit. It's a heart. It's still an angle. It's literally 2 lines. No, it's a heart. It's a heart. Well,
I say. All right, Gus. If a couple of you guys agree, I'd say let's go ahead.
We got
X equals -2 is correct. Send someone to the tower. We got some good competition going now. Ada, pick a number of what's left up here. 2. What is the percent increase in Marcus's salary? Nice. Careful. Put it on top carefully. No. You got to complete the row. You got to keep going with the row that's there. That also looked like it was about to be real bad. All right. Give yourself points. Points. I'm here, points. Step away from the tower. Now, what if we let North and Central team up? Maybe a tie game.
Yeah, North and Central should team up.
So this is Ada, right? Ada, how you guys doing? Not ready yet? Okay. Percent increase. Increase percent. When you put papers in or take papers out, please shut the drawer. You'll be real sad if you kick it. It's got sharp metal edges. Your what?
Have you ever been
This drawers up here. So I didn't think about that when I saw you guys back here. That's Math 7. That's you guys. But I wouldn't mess with that drawer right now. Probably dangerous. But I can't move that drawer because it's holding up my paper thing. And I had to be all crafty to get it up to the right level. So this is actually sitting on some packs of note cards to be the same level as the plants. Sometimes you gotta get creative.
Sir, have you ever been?
Just a fit for everything to fit what I wanted.
Sir,
I've been developing what I wanted in my classroom for like a decade, essentially, and I finally feel like I'm in that groove.
sir, have you ever been like hitting a leg like with a small piece of wood because your dad was chopping wood and you were too close to it, and then a piece of
Have you ever been hitting the leg with the chain of the chainsaw? When it popped off the chain? That's why you always wear pants when you're chainsawing, so it gets caught in your jeans and doesn't really get to your skin.
My dad.
All right.
No.
Ada, you ready? All right. With the raise going from $45 up to $63, what is that percent increase? 40% is correct. Send someone up. You know that every $4.50 would be 10%, and you could have used that. That was Ada. Laurel, give us a number. 6.
Woo! 6. I like the jitter. 6. 30 cents.
I showed you this song too.
Wait, if I do it in my head, wait, give me a second. Give me like a second. Give me like. I'm awesome.
We should have kept track of like the most points scored in a game of Jenga this year. Maybe we should start keeping tabs.
No.
What are you looking at?
I'm trying to steer certain code so that other teams don't hear.
Or you could just say nothing.
Just like show people.
I mean, I'm just ideas, just thoughts.
Oh, I like your little cat sticker.
Oh,
You-
cat sticker.
You are the most like.
She is. Like, other than my brother, like, you're the most, like, everyone person I know.
I hate myself.
You were like, this, you were like.
This is your team's question. Are you guys done?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Don't be looking at my cat sticker if we like need to answer math questions.
Catch a dog, sir.
Laurel.
Watch out.
Hold on, say it again because people aren't listening. Laurel, what'd you get for X?
X equals 2.
X equals 2 is correct. Send someone to the tower. That was 6? Was that 6? Yeah. Claire. We only got 5 left. 9.
I know.
This is a rough one to try to squeeze in 3 minutes.
Okay. Frogs. I'm drawing a little pond. It's not gonna make no, but it does. It helps me visualize. If they're at 89, I'm not drawing 48 dragonflies. I'm drawing like different aspects, so I can get like a little thing. Fish, frogs, and dragonflies. 4 times. Okay, so 4.
You never want to reuse a variable for 2 different things. So frogs and fish, you're going to have to pick 2 different variables to set this up, or write out the whole word. Or you could color code, right, to help you remember that. So I made my fish S, or I was going to go H, but...
I was gonna say like sea, as in like, cause like
Yeah,
you know,
because fish swim.
under the sea. Woo. I know for real.
Down where
I love Ariel.
take it from me.
Under the sea.
They're so weird. Like, why are these dogs? Because they're basically these blobs that like make sounds. Like, why are you here?
That's really mean, Beatrice.
Okay, no, but I mean, that's not in a negative way. That's in a like endearing, like they're so silly way.
For the sake of time, we gotta be wrapping this one up. Claire, would you be able to talk me through the rest of what I need to do? It's fine if you're not ready, but I need to get you guys to lunch here in a moment. So I set up that my dragonflies are 4 times the fish. I also set up that my frogs are 5 more than twice my fish. Now what's the trap door that people like to forget to write down and think about?
The fish.
What's Claire's problem?
Sorry, sir. I know we need to wait.
We also have to reference the thing that everything else is referencing. We're referencing fish, we're referencing fish. But when I get to my fish equals, what's my fish equal? My fish, right? In these situations, we're going to end up with like something being equal to itself. So in total, how many S's?
7.
How many? Yes, 7 S plus 5 equals 89. What are we going to do first? Does anybody?
Subtract 5.
Subtract 5, so then we would get 84, and then we would,
Divide by 7.
and we would get,
S equals 12.
12. Yeah.
and from there, we can plug it in and solve. I don't care what we do with the tower, but you guys gotta go to lunch. Sorry, we're like a minute or two behind. My apologies.
Fishy equals